Hello everybody, welcome to another week in the life of your boy Ronnie Bizzle. Today is July 21st, 2019. It is Sunday. It is time to start another week in the life of your boy. Let's go. So this week we enter week number 2 of the slowest time here in Las Vegas. It is going to be slow. You know, I played poker, as you saw last week, at Caesars. And the room was actually really slow. I was there Friday night between 10 p.m. and 12 a.m. and they only had like 7 games. And for them, that's slow. And I checked the other rooms, 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, pretty much all over the city. So, what am I expecting today? I'm expecting it to be really slow again. I'm going to try to go to work my 4 or 5 days, and grind out as much money as I possibly can. And hopefully it'll be enough to pay the bills, because I got bills to pay. But there is a silver lining to this week. At the end of this week, my wife and I and a couple of friends are actually going to Laughlin, Nevada for a little weekend getaway vacation. Now you may be asking, Ronnie Bizzle, you just went to San Francisco 2 weeks ago. Why do you need another vacation? Well, because we want to. But anyway, before that, I gotta be Mr. Poker Dealer Guy. Let's see how the week goes. This vlog may be a lot of early outs again, like last week, but we shall see. We shall see. So somehow I got through the day, 7 hours of being Mr. Poker Dealer Guy, without my water jug to keep me hydrated. I forgot it. And I forgot to take my metabolism pills I usually take, my energy pills. So I felt a little drained, but it's okay. I got through the day, grinded it out. Very, very slow day at work. Very, very slow. So whatever, I made a little bit of money, not great money, but decent money. You can't complain. So it's time to go home. It's time to relax. It's time to have some dinner. It's time to chill out. It's just beginning, boys and girls. Another week in the life of your boy Ronnie Bizzle. It's just the beginning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's vlog. Today is Monday, July 22nd, 2019. And this morning, we have to do something about this. In this nice neighborhood, we have something called an HOA, Homeowners Association. It basically means there are a group of people that tell you how to keep your house in order. Make sure your lawn is cut, make sure there's no weeds, and you make sure it's aesthetically pleasing, aesthetically fun to look at. Unfortunately, as you saw, I got a little bit of an oil stain in my driveway. And unfortunately, this weekend we got a letter from the HOA saying that we have to take out this oil stain or we're gonna get fined. So I gotta go to Lowe's and go grab me some oil stain remover. You know, I'm not really a big fan of HOA, but I understand the purpose of it. So I guess this is a way to give me a slap on the hand. Ugh, but it does suck when somebody's telling you how to keep your house. But it's something that we have to do. So let's head up to Lowe's this morning, get some oil stain remover, and get this off. As you probably noticed in the vlogs, I'm not much of a handyman. I can't fix nothing. So coming to Lowe's is not an unusual thing for me. Although sometimes I do feel like I wish I was a handyman because there's a lot of good stuff in Lowe's. And this is it right here. Yeah. Let's get one. All right, I got 3 bottles of the stuff, and hopefully it'll work. Well, let's get it done. We're gonna put some of this on all of that. Wow. Yeah, I know the HOA is something that's not a very popular thing, I guess, but you know, it's something that needs to be done. It's a service that I pay for that helps me keep the value of my home. I get it. It just sucks when I have to do things at the inconvenience of the time that I have. Because I've told you before, my time is very valuable to me. When I'm doing stuff, and when I'm doing stuff that I don't need to do or don't want to do, I feel it kind of puts a it ruins the flow of my day. But it has to be done. So hopefully that'll be done. I got my kids, they're gonna wash it off. It's still on the concrete, so I gotta wait till they get home. So let's head to work. Another slow day I'm expecting. I just looked at the Bravo and saw that it's looks pretty slow. So maybe an early day for your boy, but I'm gonna try to grind. All right, guys, I want to give a quick shout out to my Canadian friends up north who brought these wonderful Canadian cookies, maple leaf le biscuits, irresistible. These are friends of ours from Canada, and every time they come here to visit, they always bring these delicious maple leaf cookies. So thank you again. Me and my stomach is definitely going to enjoy them. So today was really a weird day in the life of your boy Randy Bizzle in the poker room that I work at. It was funny because we were busy for most of the day. We got up to 4 games, and then actually picked up a 5th game. But for some reason, so we picked up a 5th game, but the room kind of fell apart towards the end. Between like 4:30 and when I left at 6 o'clock, went down from 5 games down to 1.5 games. The half game is like 4-handed, and I'm sure it's gonna break anytime soon. So it's just so weird how everything just died at once. Everybody just left and nobody filled those games. But that's it. There's really no tourists in town to fill the spots, and when the locals are done playing, there are not people to replace them. So it is what it is. I think it's gonna get worse this week. I think it is. I think we've reached the peak of the busyness of the poker room this week. I don't expect to be busy the rest of the week. I really don't. Anyways, I gotta get home and see how the driveway turned out. The wife told me it didn't really turn out well, and it's still not good. All right, I guess that thing didn't work very well. It came out a little bit, not too great. It's a lot better than it was yesterday. Looks like my son put some extra ones, and hopefully this will come out. Or we're gonna get a nice little gift from the HOA, a little fine action. So check out what's for dinner today. We got grilled vegetables, corn, and look at this. My son made a little steak action. Yum, yum. So your boy is chilling here. Nice dinner, steak that my son cooked. Now I'm watching wrestling. There's something that I want to address that happened at work today. Well, it's actually a good thing. Nothing negative, nothing bad, but something, the experience that sometimes comes around that makes me really enjoy my job and makes me really believe that I do have an impact in some people's lives. The job, as mundane as my job seems sometimes, and how repetitive it is, sometimes things that happen today makes the job worth doing. And I think I'm gonna address that tomorrow. Little cliffhanger. It's gonna happen right now, as Monday turns to Tuesday. Hello, everybody. Welcome to July 23rd, Tuesday, 2019. And a little bit of a gloomy day here in Vegas. Just rinsing out my driveway. So as mentioned just a few minutes ago, I got a little bit of a story that I want to tell you about. Something that happened at work yesterday. And it made me realize how impactful my job can truly be if it impacts the right person. We have this limit game, and it's pretty much littered with a bunch of locals. Anyway, occasionally you get a tourist in there that sits in this game. It normally does not happen because these locals pretty much sabotage and handicap the entire game that a tourist cannot get in that game. But once in a while, a tourist will squeeze in there and play. And anyways, we had this young man, probably just turned 21, probably the first time he's been to Las Vegas, and probably the first time he played live poker. Leading up to actually playing, this kid, I remember him, he kept watching the 3-6 game very intently, just watching it, being closely, just like really, really into it, just seeing how everything went. And I think finally he got a little bit of a nerve to go play. He sat down, he played, he won. And there was the incident where this guy wanted to raise. He asked me to raise, but then he said call and raise. So he had a call. And so it was a big argument because his intentions were he wanted to raise, but his action was call and raise. And in poker, your verbal is binding. The first thing you say is binding. So anyways, a couple minutes later, the kid did the same thing. He actually did a string raise, and I called him out on it. And then he asked me to explain why, and I told him, very politely why it was a string raise. And the best thing to do is to always say raise, and then you can go back in your stack and put in whatever you want. So after that, he did that. And then yesterday, Monday, he came back and played this. He got into the 3-6 game. I don't know how he did, I don't know how he got into that game, but he got into that 3-6 game. Anyways, I saw him, and I dealt him again. And this time, every time he raised, he said raise. And so he got into the flow. He was having a good time. He was drinking, talking to the customers, talking to the players. He really generally had a good time. And then after I got pushed out of the box, the kid actually came up to me and tipped me another $1. And he said he wanted to thank me for yesterday, for explaining the string raise rule to him. I said, well, don't worry. You're welcome. It's part of poker, and I want you to play it the right way and do it the right way. And he said he was very, very genuinely pleased that I would explain what the string raise or string raise was. So it made me feel really good because, sometimes, especially in Las Vegas, you don't get too many newbies that play in Vegas. Especially this time of year when it's really slow. You get a lot of locals. And a lot of the locals are, especially the ones that play limit, are a little grumpy, a little older, and a little set in their ways. They don't like outsiders. So when an outsider comes in and plays in their game, a little bit, sometimes it gets a little contentious and a little crazy. But this kid sat down, and I think we have a new poker player for life. So I remember thinking about it when I was up. I was like, that kid, that 21-year-old kid, is the reason why I deal poker. For that guy, I deal for that guy. The guy that just started, the guy that is watching a poker game, maybe played it at a home game in his house, wants to play in a casino, but is very, very shy to do it. And when he finally does, the dealer gives him a good experience. And I hope it takes him back to wherever he lives, and he goes to the casino where he's from and gives him more of a shot. And maybe when he comes back to Vegas, he'll play in our room. And maybe when he's home, he'll tell his friends. I had a great time at the poker room that I played at, and you should play there too. So anyways, that is my little story, my little anecdote of sometimes you help out the newbies, make them feel comfortable, and then they're hooked for life. That, in essence, is what my job as a poker dealer is. So it's 9 a.m. Got a few more things I gotta take care of before I head to work. Like, and with all that done, let's go to work. Look at that. Somehow your boy actually worked a full shift today. 8 grinding hours as Mr. Poker Dealer Guy. It was actually a pretty decent day. The tables were really good. I made some really, really good money, and I'm happy. I'm happy with the results. I think our free roll is what's bringing in the business. But whatever it is, I will take it, because making money during this time of year when it's really, really slow is always a bonus. So let's get home, chill, and just be grateful that your boy made a little bit of money today, and your boy worked a full shift. Hello everybody, welcome to another day in the life of your boy Ronnie Bizzle. Today is July 24th, 2019, and I am sitting in the parking garage at my place of employment, just enjoying a little bit of quietness before I go into the chaos that is the poker room where I work at. Here at work, ready to grind. Thinking about my Laughlin vacation, which is later on this week. But anyways, the next 2 days is all about just trying to get through. Trying to grind, trying to take care of business, make some money, pay the bills, because I won't be working Sunday, and just enjoying life and just grinding out yet another day. You know, I wished there were days where I just get up and go play poker or work on eBay or anything but work. But work is a part of the life that Ronnie Bizzle lives, and it's the life that I've chosen until I get my time back. So, got through 8 hours. It was a grind. It was a really grind. I really had to get myself up for today. It was, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm trying to think of the right adjective for the day. It was a little torturous. It was just the way things went today. It was just torture. It was really, God. It was days like this I wish I was freaking rich. Unfortunately, I'm not. So I had to grind out today, worked 8 hours, made enough money to pay my bills, and that's all that matters. You know, you work to live, to make your bills are paid, and that's all you can do when days like this today happen. But you know, today wasn't all that bad. I have to just say that it was torturous, just the fact that we're slow and just some circumstance happened that's out of my control. But you know, there's a couple of tables that were fun. There was a 3-6 limit game with a lot of tourists in it. That was actually pretty fun. I actually enjoyed dealing that. It was like actually my last down of the day, so it was actually pretty fun to deal that table. But then I did a lot of tournaments today. And those are generally fun because they're mostly tourists. So, you know, maybe torture isn't the right word, but just the way things went, I just wish I was rich. Anyways, I'm going to go home, grab some dinner for myself. I think my family already ate, and then enjoy the rest of my night. Gonna make a quick stop over here at our brand new Albertsons that opened in our neighborhood about a month and a half ago. Let's see what kind of food they have for your boy right there. Check this out. That's a big ass sandwich right there. Nothing like a sandwich and chips for dinner. You can't beat the convenience. I'm just gonna enjoy this sandwich on this late night, 9:40 in the PM, and just say thank you for watching this day in the life Tuesday. Wednesday. Come back tomorrow for Thursday. That was a good sandwich. Hello everybody, welcome to Thursday, July 25th, 2019. It is Thursday, my weekend, and I really don't want to work. What I really want to do is get off early and hang out with my daughter. Here, let me grab some of these before work. I know they're jabroni jelly bellies, but they're still freaking good. Breakfast. All right, guys. So the challenge today is to try to get out of work as early as possible. Let's look at the clock here. I got to work. It is 11 a.m. and the goal is to try to get out of here before 3 o'clock over there. Hopefully, I'll be out of there maybe before I even clock in. We shall see, but that's the challenge. The Running Bizzle challenge. Get out of work by 3 o'clock. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So although you see daylight, and I just saw on my watch, I did not get out in 1 hour. In fact, I worked almost my full shift, 6.5 hours. Because for some reason, we were actually pretty busy today. We got up to around 4 games today. And I actually pretty much worked my whole shift. And the tables weren't very good, but what do you know? What can you do? Anyways, I am ready for vacation mode. Hit the Laughlin for the next 2 days. And just enjoy a little bit of free time with our free rooms with our friends. But first, it's time to eat some dinner. So I'm gonna go home. Before I do, I'm gonna grab some dinner. I think everybody wants canes today, so I'm gonna stop by and grab some canes and then pack up and get ready for our trip to lovely Laughlin. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday, July 26th. Is it July 26th? I don't know. Anyways, today, me and the wife and a couple friends, we're headed out to Laughlin, Nevada for a little rest and relaxation. And I know I said earlier, I just came from a vacation in San Francisco, but we got some free rooms, so we decided to take advantage of it. But before I do, there's a couple of things that I need to take care of. First, I got to get my car washed. Then I gotta get my oil changed. And then I gotta get my car battery replaced. And with all that done, it's time to go to Laughlin. So I got a little bit of a craving before I hit the Laughlin. Right there, Jamba Juice. It's a drive-thru too. A drive-thru Jamba Juice? Man, I'm running good. Thank you very much. You too. ready to go to Laughlin?
Yes. Go.
Quick pit stop at Searchlight, Nevada. As we have made it to Laughlin, Nevada, our home for next 2 days is going to be right there. We are staying at the Tropicana here in Laughlin. It's a nice hotel, much more nicer because we got a lot of free rooms in the place. So let's go enjoy and relax the next 2 days here in wonderful Laughlin, Nevada. So this is our room, a little tour, a little small area. Just enough for us to sleep. One king size bed, one TV that's probably never gonna be turned on. And let's check out the view from here. It ain't the Strip, but it is Laughlin. So I just got back to the hotel room from Harrah's, had a nice dinner, and now back at the Trop. It's like 11:45, so I want to end the Friday today. I'm actually gonna go back downstairs, do a little more gambling, enjoy the rest of the night. This is my way of saying thank you for watching today, and tomorrow we'll come back for another day here on Saturday here at Laughlin, Nevada. Hello everybody, welcome to another day. Today's Saturday. Today is July 27th, 2019, and we are still here in beautiful Laughlin, Nevada, getting ready to enjoy another day in this wonderful little town. Today the plans are we are going to go to the pool, have lunch, and then go maybe to the Colorado Bell, play poker, and then have dinner over at the Pioneer. But before we do all that, I just want to relax with my wife on this bed. All right, the wife and I are headed out to the pool for a little swimming action, lounging in the cabana. But first, I'm gonna go make me a quick sports bet. Guys, that is our parlay bet today. We are going to be betting the Braves, the Indians, and the Dodgers. $50 to win $152. Now, it's off to the pool. It's around 5:15 in the a.m. Just had a nice time at the pool, and then we took yeah, you're right. It's 5:10 p.m. And we got back to the room, chilled out on the couch for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Got in the shower. Now we're ready to go have dinner with our friends and then gamble a little more. So, second night in Laughlin about to happen. Let's have a little fun.
No, they did all right. Yes.
Alright guys, time for a little gambling time. We actually went across the street from where we're staying. That's the shop right there. We're actually gonna go here now, the Colorado Bell, and do a little gambling over here while I finish my sangria. Colorado Bell. Wow, stop by the Colorado Bell poker room. Oh, that sucks. I love this poker room. Shame it closed. That sucks. All right, not much luck over here, the Colorado Bell. So we're gonna go back to the home base, right there.
Should we go back to Harris?
You wanna go back to Harris?
We'll have to get the car.
Probably not. Time to go cash this winner first. Here we go. Got a winner. Well, that sucks. I guess we gotta cash this ticket tomorrow morning. Alright, it is 10:25 here at Laughlin, and we've made it back to Harrah's to try our luck once again and see. Plus, we like this casino. Let's see if we have better luck than we just did at Colorado Bell.